My name is Liis, and normally I teach English. And today I represent here my school with my colleagues. So we are from Haapsalu Vocational Education and Training Center, that is in Estonia. And as I said, I teach English. And together with me, I have also Leelo, my colleague who teaches science and also social studies. And we represent our school's general studies department. With me, I have also today Epp, who is a woodworker teacher, and he represents the specialty-related studies today. In our team, we have also Airi Haavik, who is our educational technologist, and she also gave into our presentation sustainability in the curriculum some ideas about how IT and sustainability are connected. So, in our presentation, we offer some general information and ideas how sustainability is or can be incorporated into the curriculum in Estonia. So, in case if you don't know anything about our school, so you can have a look at one video. And our school main purpose or activity is to provide vocational training, of course, but as an additional benefit, let's say so, you can get also upper secondary education. So you can learn here in our school how to become a chef or a carpenter, for example, and you can get also upper secondary levels education diploma for that as well. So we can say that our school is divided into two parts. There's like a general subject department, and there is also like a vocational school inside of it. And so it's also like only like theoretical studies or practical studies or both. So, yeah. So in the end, it says that you are everyone welcome in our school. So why incorporating sustainability into the curriculum is important? So in our opinion, because it helps students to develop the knowledge, skills and values needed to create a sustainable future, and it also helps students understand how their actions and decisions can be impact the environment, society and economy. So here we can see how our Estonian educational system is built up. So preschool or kindergarten, then comes primary school, and then the secondary education, where are the high schools and also vocational school. And I think that in every country, the main document is a national curriculum, and it is meant for two different levels, for primary schools and for upper secondary level for high schools. So here are some lines about the national curriculum, and I can say that actually schools, principals, teachers have a lot of autonomy, but still there are a lot of things that must be taught. So after national curriculum comes the school curriculum. And our school's curriculum is based on the curriculum that is meant for the high schools or upper secondary level schools. And right now I can say that in Estonia there is a big discussion because the government wants that to make studying mandatory to students until they get 18. Or there's another option, they must study something at least in a vocational school before they can finish their educational path. And here are some paragraphs that we would like to point out from our national curriculum because they are connected with sustainability. For example, paragraph 2.3 and 4, they are saying that environmental sustainability is one of the base values of the curriculum. And from paragraph 4.3 says that sustainability is a component of social and civic competencies. And the last one is paragraph 3, 10.3, that says that environmental sustainability is one of the comprehensive topics to be covered in all subjects. So, beside that, in our curriculum, there are altogether 8 general competencies. And what is a competence? It is a set of knowledge, skills, and attitude that are important in the development of a person and a citizen. And we would like to point out or to bring out 3 competencies. One of them is social and civic competence, then our environment and sustainable development, and the last one is a digital competence. And they are all connected with sustainability and environment. So, for example, the first one says something like that value and follow the principles of sustainable development. The second one says that the development of the student into a socially active, responsible, and environmentally aware person who preserves and protects the environment and valuing sustainability is ready to find solutions to every environmental and human development issues. And the last one says that you have to be aware of dangers of the digital environment and to know how to protect your privacy, personal data, and digital identity. And here we have brought out also one example that our education technologists did with office work students in her lessons, and it is a topic about digital trash. I believe you all know what is a digital trash, and here are also some thoughts about why is digital cleaning important. So and also maybe you didn't know that when you are sending one email, you consume 4 grams of CO2, for example. So, beside these general competencies that I was trying to tell you before, in our curriculum there are so-called cross-cutting themes. And we have here also some examples about these cross-cutting themes. So, for example, to understand nature as a full system, the interrelationship between man and his surrounding environment, and man's dependence on the natural resources, to understand the interrelationship of various characteristics of the cultural, social, economic, and technological and human development of humanity and the effects of a human activity. And there are more. For example, value biological and cultural diversity and ecological sustainability, discuss environmental problems both at home, society, and global level, form personal environmental viewpoints and offer solutions to environmental problems, take responsibility for sustainable development, use nature-friendly and sustainable development supporting methods, evaluate and, if necessary, change their consumption choices and lifestyle. On one way to incorporate sustainability into the curriculum is by integrating it into existing subjects such as science, social studies, and geography. For example, students can learn about climate change in science class, sustainable agriculture in geography, and the social justice issues related to sustainability in the social study classes. Another approach is to create interdisciplinary sustainability courses that draw on multiple subjects. For example, a sustainability course could combine science, social studies, and economics to explore topics such as renewable energy, sustainable transportation, and green entrepreneurship. And beside all that, in our curriculum, we have an attachment that specifies what exactly or how or where we have to do or teach. So for example, in physics classes, so it is said that the purpose of high school physics education is to share the necessary physics knowledge with a future citizen to make him environmentally and socially conservative and oriented towards sustainable development attitudes. And in learning, values are formed, which determine students' attitude towards physics as a cultural phenomenon, reveal the role of physics in engineering, technology, and the living environment and society in sustainable development. So here are the things that they say us about geography and social science. So discussions or discuss the issues of sustainability of the energy economy. The two courses of social studies consist of 5 subject areas, for example, society and its development, state and politics in a democratic society, functioning of the economy, globalization, sustainable development, communication and information, and so on. So, and here we have one example. So let's see, it seems to me that we are not going to show it to you, but I can tell it what it was. So actually it was a video where we wanted to show you different pictures that were made during our school second course. Students had their hike in the forest. And it is a tradition in our school that every year the second course students, they are having that kind of hike in the forest near to our nature center. And we are like encouraging our students to be in the nature, to get to know more about the nature and how to act in the nature so that we would have the same kind of nature for our kids and grandchildren and so on later. So, and there's one attachment that also says something about sustainability in foreign language classes. So there are 6 subject areas, and they are all mentioned here as well. And there's are themes that are intertwined in everyday life and are treated in this way as well in language teaching. And as an example, you can see here a part that I took out from our national examination in English. So, and one part of this examination is also an oral part where they have to describe and compare and contrast 2 pictures. And there might be so that the topic is going to be connected with the environment or society, and they have to know this kind of how to say vocabulary as well, and they have to have their own experiences that they can describe later. Then they have to answer to the questions about the same topic, or they have to do a monologue task after it. And here are also some recommendations that are in our national curriculum about economics classes. And while I'm saying recommendations, as I said before, so we have like our national curriculum. After that, we are creating our school curriculum. But at the same time, our national curriculum it's very general. So they are giving us some kind of like topics or themes, and it's up to us how we are going to fill these topics or themes. So we have to just reach to some kind of level later. So, and here are some ideas that also seemed nice to add into our presentation. So, for example, incentives with industry can also be beneficial. Incorporating sustainability into the curriculum. Collaboration between schools and industries can provide students with real-world experience. And examples of sustainability practices and opportunities to engage with sustainable technologies and products. And now you will hear my other colleague. So Epp is going to tell you more about how our schools and how the companies in Estonia are making a teamwork. Yeah? Here you are.
Hello. I'm trying to read my my slides now. Estonian forest. We have lots of forest in Estonia. It's big and the Estonian forest and timber industry is one of the fastest developing industries after Estonia regained its independence, which has rapidly growing and high-tech industry. Significant investments have been made, factories producing pellets have been built, and sawmills and plywood productions have been expanded and renovated. They want to find new opportunities for product development and training specialists in the wood industry to improve competitiveness. The EQA convened the representatives of forestry and wood industry related companies, schools and universities, providing qualifications and interest associations. The established expert group studied what education should look like to meet society's needs and provide good preparation for participation in the labor market. And close cooperation of all parties provides the base for sustainability. The expectations of companies help schools modernize their curriculum or create new curriculum according to the needs of the labor market.
Thank you. So, and now we are going to sum up our presentation. So here are some ideas about teacher training as well. So we find out that right now sustainability training in Estonia is meant for more for companies, only a few for teachers. But teachers, they have opportunity to attend the trainings that are happening outside of Estonia. So the teachers have allowance to attend international training courses. And of course, it is very, very important to give the knowledge of sustainability to the teachers as well, and also maybe some ideas about the methods, how to bring this topic into their lessons and how to teach students about it. So we can say that the awareness of the environment and sustainability is increasing. So the topic is important in Estonia as it is very important all over the world. And 2 years ago, a report of the skills that are needed for the green revolution was published. So we need to introduce innovative solutions. Maybe we need to figure out some new materials and new technology. So what else? So we assess the environmental impact of our school, including by subject. And we can say that, of course, it is important to note that incorporating sustainability into the curriculum is an ongoing process that requires continuous reflection and improvement. And curriculum developers, educators, and stakeholders need to work together to ensure that sustainability is integrated in a meaningful and effective way. Thank you.